Hi everybody, it's Kristen. So in this video, I always start with in this video I'm going to talk about some products that I didn't love. Some of these I might have talked about here and there in a review or something, but I just thought I would kind of throw some of them into, and this probably isn't every product that I've purchased that I didn't love. And I know a lot of people call these products I regret buying. And I don't want to say I regret, because I never regret, I regret spending the money, I guess. But, I like to try new things, and I like to try different products, high-end, low-end, well, not low-end, but expensive, inexpensive. And I guess, like I said, I might be disappointed and I didn't love it, but I don't necessarily regret it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about, I have a couple skincare things. I really don't have very many because some of the things I had talked about already, I didn't feel they needed repeating. So I'm going to talk about a couple of eye creams. I struggled for a while to really find an eye cream that I liked that didn't do weird, funny things to my eyes. And two of the ones that I tried were from Clinique. One was the Anti-Gravity Firming Eye Lift Cream. I did not like this at all. That's all I used of it. This was the one I tried second after I tried the Clinique All About Eyes. I had heard really good things about this one. I think this was the culprit of making my eyes really red. And I used a good amount of it, as you can see, before I stopped using it and tried this one. But I didn't really appreciate either one of these. Like I said, this one, I think this made my eyelids all red under here. It was all bad, And I am allergic to a lot of things. So the average person, this might not happen to, but it also was a little bit oily. Like I felt like it made my lids more oily, not less oily. Not that that's what it's supposed to do. I'm just saying. All right. And then the Anti-Gravity Firming Eye Lift Cream. I didn't use it long enough to know whether it lifted or firmed anything, but it didn't help the redness. I think it made it even worse. So I just stopped using both of those. So I did not love those. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna leave my most shocking thing for the end. I like a lot of e.l.f. products. I have some of their eyeshadows that work really well. I ordered this one online. Again, I'm trying to give you guys a range of things that I loved and didn't love, but these are the eyeshadows. This, I think I mentioned in maybe it was my makeup collection. This is crap. I like a lot of e.l.f. products, but they are chalky and just horrible. They won't even swatch decent because that's how much crap they are. So I did not like this, and this was this doesn't even have maybe it does. Just called the Natural Palette in 00526. And it's just shimmery and chalky and chunky and ugh. Garbage is what it is, in my opinion. Okay, I know that I did review this and talk about this, but I'm just going to say it one more time just because I really was disappointed. This is the matte Too Faced palette, or the Too Faced palette matte eye. Again, this is what it looks like. The colors are pretty. They look pretty when you first put them on. They crease and disappear in about 2.2 no matter what primer I used. I was just really, really bummed about that because, mattes are always good to have for office or for just a real quick throw on and out the door. So I really was disappointed in that. I like all the other palettes. This is the only one that I really don't like. And I know I did mention this before because it's all orange and weird. This was in my fails for August, I think. But this is the Too Faced bronzer in Sun Bunny. And one of my subscribers did say that I think she's a makeup artist, and she would never put this on a fair-skinned client or a client like me. So I guess I know why now, which was kind of good to hear, but I don't know why the gal at Sephora insisted that this was the one for me. I think I showed you in a haul a while back. I did get the Chocolate Soleil one from Too Faced, and I have not tried that yet. I'm finishing up my NARS, and yeah, then I'm going to try that. Yeah, after I try my NARS one, I think that's the next in line. But this, like I told you guys, in that is really orange. I mean, it's orange. I don't know. So I need to find a home for that. And I have 2 powders that I had heard people rave about and I did not love. One I've had for a long, long time. It's just sitting there and I thought, oh, I forgot I had that. And one of them is this one. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. I know that there are people that swear by this powder, but I do not like it at all. It's not very finely milled. I think it shows up, makes me look white. Let's see if you can see. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like, if you haven't seen it, that's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't like it at all. I think that it worked. I mean, it set my makeup, but it didn't. It looked bad. I had to for sure fix Plus after this in order to make it not look powdery. And I hardly put any on. It wasn't. I swear it wasn't that I was loading it on. And then the other one, the other powder is this. Is the Smashbox High Definition Dual Finish Micro Powder, and it has a turn thing where you can. Let me see if I can show you. It says like luminous there because it's split up into different sections. It's got a luminous side there on one side and then a matte on the other. So you can turn it to luminous, both, or matte. Yeah, it all looks the same and it's powdery and cakey and nasty. And it comes off like this, like that's how the top is. So you put this back up to put the cover back on. And I thought, oh, that'll be great. I could tuck it in my purse, whatever, but it doesn't stay. Powder gets everywhere. It's disappointing is what it is. Okay, and here's the one I'm afraid that people are going to shoot me on the spot for this. But I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to function it. This is this is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. You know, Michelle 1218 loves this. I've seen Lisa SE09 loves this. I think it's Dolce. No. I don't know. Half of the people I watch love this. I had to have it. I was like, oh yeah, I had it. So I kept checking and kept checking the Chanel Cana. Every time I went, they were out of it. And when I would try to order online, they were out of it. Out of it. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm not using it right. It smells nice. But, so it's a cream bronzer for those of you that don't know. And I will put some here. And I don't know, even when I blend it out, it just looks funny. I don't know. Again, it's kind of orange. It's kind of like the Sun Bunny bronzer. It just looks orange on me. This is just about, I mean, this is as close to a regret as I can get with makeup because this was not cheap. So I'm not quite sure what to do about it. If anybody has any ideas on maybe I'm applying it wrong, or I have used the MAC 109 a little bit to try to do it. That sheds, which I can't stand, and it just doesn't look right. So maybe this isn't meant for contouring. Maybe I should be putting it more all over, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm really sad though. It's pretty, isn't it? I don't think I can keep something because it's pretty. So anyway, so those are my products I didn't love. Every once in a while, maybe I'll do these videos. And I had a couple, when I mentioned it, a couple of people said, oh yeah, we'd really like to see that. So that is what that's what I did. I'll kind of tell you guys what I have on my face today in case you're curious. I have the Vita Lumiere foundation, Chanel powder, NARS bronzer, the Blushing Bride blush from the Tarte Amazonian 12 Hour. On my eyes, I use the Slate waterproof cream shadow from Tarte. And I am in love with those. I use a Tarte, and they don't have colors on here, but this is one of the Amazonian clay liners that came in one of my QVC kits. And it's kind of like a burgundy wine color. It's really pretty. And then I have the brown one in my waterline round. And I tried a new mascara today that I had sitting there. I don't know why it was sitting there or even where it came from, but Actually, this is the second time I used it. I used it yesterday and I felt like it transferred a little bit up on top now that my lashes are getting longer from that Lilash business. It seems to be transferring a little bit. So I'm trying it again today. We're just going to see. And if it does it again, then I'll just garbage it. But it's the Stila Forever Your Curl Memory Mascara. And they curled all right. I'll try to zoom in here and show you. Okay. So yeah, but basically, why do I always have mascara when I'm showing you guys? I mean, really. So yeah, all I did was the slate all over my lid, a little bit of brulee on the top, and then the liner around and the brown on the inside, and then that mascara. And I like how the mascara looks. I like a little more volume than that, but it's all right. And then I don't have anything on my lips today, but I had heard Heidi and then one of my subscribers, I think her name is Cosmo Electra, I think is what her name is. She just did a video on this, and I think Lisa D1 was talking about it, but it's that lip fusion and the silver thing, and I thought, boy, that looks familiar to me. Well, I had a sample of it, and I think the whole tube's like $50. So I thought, boy, this is good. I better try this out. So I whipped that out today and put it on my lips, and that was a long time ago, and they still look a little bit glossy to me. And I don't know, do they look like Angelina Jolie lips? I don't know. I think they look a little fuller, but who knows? But anyway, so that's my face today. That's my lip fusion story. It's just kind of funny that it looked familiar to me, or maybe I didn't finish the story. I'm such a dork. I had it in a drawer of like samples. I think I had got like a 500 point thing or something from Sephora, and there was that, a lip fusion, little tiny lip fusion lip gloss, and something else like a face filler thing that was all kind of stuck in one of my little drawers. And so I pulled it out and tried it out. We'll see. I'm gonna put lipstick on over it in a little bit and kind of see how that goes. So. All right, I'm done rambling for the day. This is my third video of the day, and I think that should probably do it for a while. I'll upload these throughout the week. I just knew I would have a busy week and thought I would take advantage of the time I have now. So I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.